Nobody's riding the thing though.
Yeah, well, the mountain biker did.
I rode it. Every time. Oh yeah, every time.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I guess one guy fell off.
I heard he broke his frame.
He did?
I heard he cracked his frame in half.
That mountain biker's gonna win, I think.
I don't know.
How many people were in your race?
Okay, you got a nice little break from hearing my voice. That's the good news. The bad news is that I've replaced the batteries on the microphone and now you're stuck hearing my voice again. I'm back.
I thought Chance said his was 10 years ago.
I was in the middle of reminding you that if you are a 9 to 14-year-old boy and that you are on the podium of your race, we are holding your podium until after this race because there is some overlap. One of those guys is racing this race, or at least one of them. I am seeing someone come through wrapped in course tape that he's dragging around the course. That is number 236. Taking the course with him. Please be nice to our course tape. It's very cold. People have to unwrap their hands to rewrap the course tape. The bad news is that while my microphone was down, I think I missed Ryan Kelly coming through. We'll keep looking for Ryan. I see Max Jench coming through in his pink sequin dress. I don't know who's in the lead of this race. Probably still Mike Morris, but maybe not because he's on a mountain bike. There is a green dragon coming through. Hi Ryan! Ryan Kelly's coming through. Next time Ryan comes through, we're going to ask him for a Velocio code while he's racing.
Yeah.
This bad idea jump at the end of the lap is a really terrible idea because it spits you out in the exact wrong line. It is an A line that is actually slower than the B line, and people are taking it because that is the spirit of Ice Weasels. I just saw our first person land softly. That is number 231, Jonathan Moderer. Everyone else has heard their rims cry in sadness upon landing, potentially leaving all of their sealants behind.
Oh, that guy does a lot of light package trips. Chip Lar. Oh, yeah? I don't know, the field's so big. You'll see him come down here first, and then they loop around and come back.
I see Athena Moore here. She's going to tell us a fun fact about Patrick Cochran racing this race right now. What should everyone at this venue know about Patrick Cochran? He doesn't have any front brakes today. He doesn't have any front brakes. Maybe that's why they let him weasel his way onto the front row. Still inviting friends of other racers to come tell us fun facts. See lots of people kicking their pedals. My suspicion is that they can no longer feel their feet. It is 25 degrees Fahrenheit out here. I don't know what that is in Celsius, probably negative 200. People kick their pedals badly, hoping that the cleats will find the pedal, because they can't feel their toes low enough.
Go, Dan! Go, Dan! He's not going to ride.
I also see our race promoter, Colin Reuter, running full speed with a number of course stakes, which are sharp on one end. So if you see Colin running with those, maybe stay out of the way. We don't want to spear anyone. Looking at the lap cards, it looks like everyone's getting 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go for everyone on course. We're not pulling lapped riders at this race. We're offering slaps on the butt to riders that are getting lapped. If you are lapping someone, be nice. Call it out. Slap their butt. If you're getting lapped, be nice. Move out of the way. Stick your butt out. We're all friends here.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you know, this time riding, like, carrying your flight once you ride
I see 313 coming through to get 3 laps to go here. That is our rider.
Looks really hard.
Tackle him about how he needs to be in the Jedi race, not the Killer Bee race, but also maybe congratulate him. If he wins the race, we're going to give him an entry to later one. fast people. We like when people go fast on course, and we like when they have fun. He's riding the bad idea barriers. He's sending the jump. He is having a good time.
They're steel, right?
Yeah. They're good bikes, but they're heavy. People love them. Yeah, I had a lot of fun on my KHS.
Dan Cariolo, master machinist, just came through. The most exciting part about announcing this race is I have so many friends racing. And here comes our USAC official, Avi Kurlancic, and he is going to send the jump with style.
That one right there. Yeah. But I mean, out of 100 people, one guy sending it.
I haven't seen our Dr. Matt Griswold come through in some time. I wonder if he stopped to help with any medical issues. If you need some stitches at your car, Matt's your guy. Sharon Sloan's here, also a doctor, may also help you with stitches at your car.
So, like for me, this course is hard.
We've talked a little bit about how this race has changed venues so many times. We are not actually changing venues for the Jedi races, just in case someone thought I was serious. But this race used to host one of my favorite battles of the year, and I'm sad to see that it's not happening this year. We always had Crystal Anthony race her brothers in the Jedi men's race to see who is king of the Anthony Hill. If you don't know the Anthonys, they have 7 kids. All of them are really fast bike racers. And it's really cool to see women race the fast men. The cheers tell me we had an epic crash at the Bad Idea Barriers. Thank you, Racer, for crashing and giving everyone something to look at. I hope that you are okay. We do not want anyone to get hurt today, but we do want everyone to try crazy things. I see Max Judge coming through, also a doctor. There must be some sort of overlap between bike racing and doctors. If you get hurt, don't ask him yet though, he's still a student. Brian Kelly just came through in a Velocio shirt that I've never seen before. I think he's wearing the secret prototype. If you want to find the most stylish man on course, he is coming through the finish line right now.
He's got to keep them like moving and stuff.
I don't think he's allowed to give out Velocio codes while he's racing. I don't think I am either, so definitely don't try for cone zone at checkout. All of our races are getting 2 laps to go. Just a reminder that we are allowing lapping on course. We're encouraging it. I see Alex Flores in an Evil Knievel looking gold jumpsuit. Can't wait to see that out on course later. For anyone who hasn't been to this event before, this is our most fun race of the year. This is the race everyone looks forward to all season. We have a lot of races that have a serious vibe, that only let you race, that only let you race fast. And here we have a venue that lets you race and lets you race fast and encourages people to go fast, but also encourages you to have fun. We allow costumes, we allow hand-ups. We allow gentle heckles, but remember, if the person you're heckling isn't laughing with you, your joke isn't funny.
It's a little nuts.
Yeah.
I'll find out later if Mike Morse is laughing with me. I hope so.
It's a crazy day. Everyone said it's addicting.
Yeah, what do you mean crazy day?
We have 2 laps to go in this race. We'll probably look to podium to get to podium about a half hour after this race. Let these gentlemen have some time to get warm. Like I said, this is not our most serious race of the year. If you don't want to be on the podium in full kit, we totally encourage you to put on something like a jacket that might make you feel warm. You still get your podium prizes even if you don't look quote-unquote pro.
It was fucking awful. Just downhill. It was awful. I only did a lap.
I got number 293 coming through in jorts. I'm going to look up his name because you deserve a special call out if you are racing in jorts. I can't believe it.
Is that the one that does the Monday rides?
He's more of a cross.
That is Jesse Bugard in our jorts. If you see Jesse, congratulate him on his fashion choices.
I knew that other rides on the other shirt.
lost track of the front of the race, but I believe that they just went through pit 1 and they're back by the buildings again. The buildings that you're not allowed to go in, even though they look really cool, so definitely don't go in them. I know we all want to be like the X-Men who filmed their movie here, but we're not.
That's what I'm going to do, the mountain bike race.
Yeah, one of our BC High kids running, he must have had some sort of mechanical issue with the bike. If you've never seen cyclocross before, we have something called the pit. It is very much like a NASCAR pit. If you have an issue with your bicycle, you can stop in the pit and receive service from a mechanic. Or you may have dropped equipment there before the race, like wheels or a second bike. That way, if you have a problem, you pick up your other bike and you are back racing in no time. Those BC High kids are out at many races all year, and they're always volunteering. These races run on the fuel, really, of volunteers. There have been people out here for the past 2 days building the course, hammering stakes, taping. They are marshalling today. They're running traffic. So if you see a volunteer, say thanks. If you race your bike, maybe you consider volunteering at some race. But like I said, those BC High kids have volunteered at every race they've done this season, and they're running a little raffle today to help fund their racing, as this is an expensive sport. If you're feeling generous or like lotteries, consider heading over to their tent and buying a few tickets for their 50-50 raffle.
Ride that. Ride it! Go, Dan!
Go, Dan!
Yeah, where's my cup? Still waiting on our leaders over here. Also still taking facts about all your friends who are racing. What is something about them that we should all know? We've already learned about a 14-year-old who built the bicycle he was racing. We've learned about a machinist. We've learned about several doctors. Tell us something cool. Tell me about someone's giant comic book collection, or their rock collection, or their stamps.
And then he was like, you wanted to just like after riding by.
Tell me about something cool someone does for work. Bike racing is a very fun sport, but almost everybody has a day job. The tens of dollars we make a year racing our bikes don't cover our rent. If Mike Morse is still leading this race, he is an accountant by day. I see Leslie Lupien coming toward me. She just completed a PhD in... What's your PhD in, Leslie?
What's the dollar for?
Cancer metabolism. She just finished a PhD in cancer metabolism this week. So she's celebrating with what looks like 3 cookie sandwiches from the Jake's ice cream truck, which must be here with cookie sandwiches now.
I wanted this to fuck with the last.
Here come our leaders through the bad idea barriers. Mike Morris rode it again. He is still leading this race, followed closely by number 203. That is Andrew Piper from MRC. Mike is out of the saddle and he is getting 1 lap to go. Well, I gently heckled Mike. He is actually a very accomplished racer in New England and a very helpful guy all around. He won, I believe, the stage of the Intelligentsia Cup this year, and he won the race that our team hosts, the Greenfield Criterium, as a Cat 3. He has many Palmares to his name, and he is winning this race on a mountain bike.
It's a crazy place to have it. It's kind of spooky.
Yeah.
You know? Got a lot of shock treatment around here.
It is 11:35, which means we are 25 minutes away from the beginning of our tailgating permit. Which, if you've ever been to a football game, this is a very similar tailgate situation. We eat food, we have some drinks, we have some fun. We play games, we talk to our friends, we shout. Very few takers on the bad idea barriers over here. Looking for Greg Colby to do the bad idea barriers. I think I applied too much pressure. We had a spill. Greg, are you okay? He's okay. I'm back on his bike. Greg is riding a bright orange bicycle that he painted himself. The color is so bright, I'm fairly certain you can see it from space. It's my most sincere hope that Google is redoing their satellite images on a day like today, so that if someone ever zooms in on the Medfield State Hospital, they see a bunch of people in bicycles, on bicycles, or in bicycles, I guess, riding around this venue in the freezing cold. Ian Bachman Sanders sending the jump, followed by 212 Thomas Preventer also sending the jump. The jump here at the end of the lap is by no means faster than the non-jump line, but you know what? It looks cooler, and we all like looking cool. Ryan Kelly coming through. Ryan Kelly was a very accomplished bike racer, and he's taken a few years off and now is back. He says don't call it a comeback, but it's a comeback. He's on his shiny, brand new Trek blue bicycle. If you see him, say hello. I'm here with Mike Wazell, leader of the Zank Single Speed Series. Mike, are you going to send the jump today?
Oh, it's going to be so sick. I set up an RA for it, so it's ready.
Are you going to ride the bad idea barrier?
Yes.
You heard it here first. Mike's going to have to ride the barrier, send the jump, and hopefully win the race. Got a big crowd coming through the start finish. All of our racers here are getting one lap to go. We're probably seeing some increased lapping. In a race with 122 riders, it is inevitable that some will go faster than others, that there'll be some lapping. We ask everyone to be nice and be professional in their lapping or getting lapped, as the case may be. We're all out here having fun. We're all riding as fast as we can, and we all want each other to have a good time. Lots of riders still kicking their pedals. It's 25 degrees. Toes are weird and small and really far from your heart. It is hard to keep them warm with blood. Cycling shoes don't really keep them warm either. If you need medical because the toe is going to fall off, that is over by the food truck. We just had a rider, I believe that was Chris Hool, took a hand up and then stopped to give it back because waste not, want not, as they say. No one likes a spiller. Right now we're still only doing soda, water, coffee, hand up, Gatorade, whatever other non-alcoholic beverages you like, because we may not begin tailgating at this venue until noon. This race has changed venues 200 times. Please don't make it 201. The way we do that is by not drinking before noon and by not entering any of these buildings that look so appealing to enter. I see Chris Norvald, who's going to be racing Jedi Men later. Norvald, what's the 411 on this course?
I haven't read yet, but you just gotta send the jump. But yeah.
Are you going to send the jump?
I don't know.
Will you ride the bad idea barrier?
Definitely not.
Chris. We're going to have some gentle encouragement for Chris as he comes through the bad idea barriers every time, as we will for all racers, encouraging them to consider riding those bad idea barriers. Okay, he may hop the barrier, so we're going to start a survey on what's more impressive, hopping the barriers or riding the bad idea planks. Taking your answers over here by the Riverside tent. I see Heather Richard, who will also be racing Jedi Women. Let's find out, Heather, will you send the jump or ride the bad idea barriers?
Not the barriers. I might consider the jump.
Okay, 50-50, maybe the jump, not the barriers. I also see that we have a racer coming out of retirement for this race. I see Sarah Bresnik in front of me, former pro mountain bike racer, who is doing her best not to be seen, who is coming out of retirement just for the Ice Weasels race. Sarah, will you be riding the Bad Idea barriers or sending the jump?
I need to assess right now during my pre-ride, and I'll get back to you on that.
Did you know that I have a very special costume for this race?
For me or for you?
I am dressing up as you.
I don't even know what to say about that.
You'll have to wait and see. For the leaders of our race here in the Killer Bee men. They are in their last half of the lap. All racers coming through are getting the bell for 1 lap to go. Just remember, at a race like this, we're all trying to have fun, and heckling your friends is fun, but if they don't think the joke is funny, then it's not funny. Being mean is not funny. Nobody likes it. And if you didn't know, there are really cool Ice Weasels Cometh mugs that you may only get if you win your race, or you almost win your race and you land on the podium. So you want to race hard in order to get those, or save up all your dollar bills to try to buy one from someone who podiumed a race before or after yours, though I don't think anyone's going to part with them. Let's cheer him home. And here he comes onto the finish straight. All clear from here. Congratulations, Mike. He's also wearing the coolest sunglasses in this entire venue. That is number 203 coming in second today, Andrew Piper. And I can't grab a number on the third, but that is a gentleman from bikeman.com. I'm going to guess it's Michael Benson. That is our top three. Gentlemen, we will go to podium in about a half hour. We need some time to get the results sorted, to get through our protest period, and for you to all go put on jackets and try to get warm. We totally encourage heavily dressed podiums today. Wear your puffy up there. You still get your prizes. We'll take your picture. The end of this race also means that it is very close to the beginning of our tailgate time. I know we're closing in on that time, but please don't break the rules. We have representatives here from the venue. We probably have some police here. Don't get us in trouble. I'm positioning myself by the Bad Idea barriers. It is the last lap. There is nothing left to lose. There's 200 yards to race after these barriers. That is number 209, Colby Simone, just rode them. Let's see who else is taking away all of their risk aversion, because it's the last lap, and it's probably the last race of the season. If you break yourself, if you break your equipment, you don't have to race anymore, but please don't break yourself, maybe only your equipment. Oh, there is a $1 hand up on the barriers now too. Let's see who's going to take it. Place atop the barrier, and it will not be Dan Cariolo. He says, I have a job, I don't need your $1.
I don't think he got that.
That is $2.59. Taking a crack at the Bad Idea barrier.
Yeah, but he might have almost got that.
Jonathan Brito Roman rode it. Woo-hoo! That was a very, very treacherous ride up the barriers. I love it. Apex Bello pulling it off. We've had at least 10 riders pass $1 on the barriers. I mean, I know it's pretty calculations test, but I can't believe that nobody needs $1. Even MIT didn't take the dollar. What kind of world do we live in when students don't need $1?
Yeah, he was laughing. He did 3 or 4 laps. No, I was done. They did 5. I did.
The MIT riders getting heckled by their teammates for not taking the $1. Oh, we've got a junior. Oh, the junior took it. Oh, he got so excited he missed the remount. That's Jacob Odlington from AP Junior Cycling, who is now $1 richer. There is no prize money in this race, so he just made more than anybody else on course. We're looking for our last riders. Oh, Ryan Kelly will not ride the bad idea barriers. Good job, Ryan Kelly. Let's see who's throwing caution to the wind, riding the bad idea barriers on the last lap. Ride the barriers, tell me your name so I can shout it out.
That's like one of the things I like about
It looks like our green dragon's gonna ride them. And he does. Congratulate our green dragon. All right. 242, Jeffrey Soderman gave the crowd what they asked for, taking a little spill in the bad idea barriers, getting up quickly, smiling. It's only funny when the person is okay. Max Jensch in the pink dress, not taking the bad idea line. These are all our racers finishing up. Everyone's on the last lap. I believe we have the 40+ Killer Bs coming next. We're going to ask them to start assembling over by the start grid area. We want to get them off for an on-time start at noon. So if you are a Masters man racing in the next race, please start assembling. Rider 321, Benjamin Kelchin. I just saw him send the jump. I just saw him ride the bad idea barriers. I'm going to make friends with Ben after the race. Maybe he can tell us about how he did that so cleanly. Chris Wool just threw his bike while riding the jump. Extra style points. That is the same gentleman who gave back a hand up so that he didn't have to spill it. We like people who don't like littering. The course is open for a pre-ride after the finish line. Please do not enter the course before the finish line. Please do not interfere with a racer still racing while you're pre-riding. You can tell they're still racing because they're probably sweaty and they're wearing a number. Don't pass them. Don't ride right up their butts. Let everyone have fun, finish their race cleanly. You'll get your time. Finishing up. I see Matt Griswold here. Matt's a doctor. I don't think a doctor can fix that rolled tire he's got. Well, let's ask. What happened, Matt?
Rolled it in the back?
I heard you rolled it in the front before.
That would be the other wheel, yeah.
Did you have a good time?
It was an excellent time.
Can you confirm what I told the crowd, that if anyone needs stitches, you'll do it at your car?
Did you ever get that
If
one?
they have a needle, yes I will.
Okay, you heard it here. Find this guy. You need stitches at your car, but maybe also go see medical.